Hey y'all, welcome. Welcome back to Silent Hill F. Last time we left off, we were in the other world. We already had all of our quote-unquote blessings. I'm just gonna hit continue. See, we got our fox arm and the brand and the mask already. That was something that was very different. Do I put something here? Yes, we do. I remember my first playthrough of this, I was angry that the monsters kept on like regenerating. I guess it's gonna be significantly easier for us second playthrough. We'll be able to Onimusha them. No, you didn't miss a stream, Marvelous. We actually got into the, after we drank that, from the freaking pool of, molten lead / shrine water, whenever we woke up in the other world, we already had all of our blessings. So we haven't gone through the painful transfiguration yet. I don't know what's gonna happen whenever we get to that segment. Yeah, this part's gonna be significantly easier now that we can soul siphon all the enemies. Okay, I forgot about you. It must be something to do with the new game plus. The lack of pills will be less of a problem. Yeah, exactly. Inari sushi. What if they cut off the other arm and the legs? Okay, well, what did that do? It just opens that back up. I can't do nothing about that. We need to open up the blue way. Okay, that's what I messed up. You heard something vague about this? Your character's developing psychology intersects with A, how easy the combat gets, and B, how that makes you feel about the game / story. So the first playthrough of mine was supposed to be painful. Hey, what's over here? I never noticed this before, I think. I'm glad I did it right then. Oh, Jesus! We're full up on first aid kits. I'm probably going to end up needing them, though, being completely honest with y'all. So since I have so many first aid kits, I guess I can just offer up all my healing foods from now on. I'm gonna have like, I think 6. I'm gonna end up doing a 3rd playthrough of this. Reason being is because I'm like really interested in like how the story unfolds through multiple playthroughs. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing initially. I was gonna make some offerings. The Higashi. That restores our stamina. And prevents stamina consumption. See, the divine water can do what the kudzu tea does. This one slowly restores health and current max sanity for a set time. Can also be used as an offering. Compared to fully restores max sanity and reduces sanity damage taken for a set time. So if we ever get into one of those like red things again, I could just use the divine water. I think I am going to give away the kudzu tea. I don't know if I can increase my abilities yet. Yeah, we need more Emma. I've been here before. Unfinished letter. My future friend. Spring unfurls around me in vivid color as I write you this letter. Upon your arrival, you may bear anxiety about your new life. The slightest remembrance of your old home may call tears to your eyes like it once did to mine. The scent of ripe plums joined with warblers' birdsong and bittersweet union. Memories that call me home. To a mountain village spring. Everywhere I turn, I am met with splendor, the sound of chirping warblers, the smell of sweet plums. I am certain that this land, though new to you, shall become a place of respite and tranquility. You and I call the same village home, so please share with me whatever weighs on your mind. I'm eager to hear your stories of home, and together we... And that's where it ends. A perspective of hierogamy. The other day, my honorable father-in-law told me that fate had smiled upon me, that my blood had been blessed by the stars. If I attempt to interpret his words, I can only understand them to mean that he believes that an intervention of good fortune, or coincidence, allowed me to be so connected with this house. However, I do not believe he meant to humble me with his words. Instead, I think his words should have be taken more literally. My very blood was favored by fate. In the world of mortals, there exists rare individuals who possesses a non-ABO blood types. So maybe having blood that was blessed by the stars simply means I was born with a rare mutation. After all, there are many variations, some of which are as uncommon as 1 in 100,000 people. Perhaps when a human child who possesses blood that contains the power to deepen the bond between mortals and gods is born into a village, they are selected as a candidate for hierogamous marriage. I hope I said that right. And if such is the case, then it would explain why such partnerships are so infrequent. I wonder who shall be next to be welcomed into this world. If it's another child beloved by fate, then I would like to do all in my power to help their transition into a new life. Mayumi. Oh, cool. Now we can level up. Omamori, swallow. Performing a counter without using focus increases damage inflicted. Stacks up to 5 times. You Googled hierogamy? Because what the fuck is that? It's a sacred marriage between gods where mortal participants represent the deities. So I'm guessing that Hinako is actually the mortal, the promised mortal. Maybe I haven't been in that room. Thanks for looking that up for me, Marvelous. I need that open. Oh, I see now. Okay, I see it. And here you both are with supernatural features. Yep. There's just a turn I missed over here. All right, it still looks like we're connected. Flight buffering, nobody ordered Popeyes. Nothing worse than Louisiana fast internet. A dried carcass. Louisiana fast. Actually, it was just a little while ago because that was the last place we were at. Rinko's diary. I've wasted years of my life at school carefully putting on a good girl act, pretending I was perfect in every way, basking in my own sense of superiority. Back then, I sincerely believed I was better than everyone else. But things are different now. I can see how I've been looking down on others just to falsely raise myself up. I can't help but wonder, though, has everyone else seen through my act this whole time? Hinako, Sakuko, even Shu. Maybe they've always seen through me, straight to my rotten core. Maybe all this time they were only pretending to be my friends. The handwriting is seething with unfettered hatred. But I'm not the one at fault. It's all because of that awful Hinako. If only you were gone, then I wouldn't be feeling like this. The rest is too distorted to read from here. Psycho bitch, psycho bitch, psycho bitch. Rinko is a psycho bitch. Oh dear. Forward-facing fox crest. I just didn't need... Oh, hello. I really want to play like Onimusha 2, Marvelous. But, like, I feel like I've played it so many times. Well, I've only played it like one time for everyone, but I feel like nobody would like it, you know? I can make an offering. I got more offerings to make. I'm gonna hold on to this, actually... I'm gonna increase my health again. Your prayers were heard and you now have more health. All right, we need to get through the green one, so we could just do red and green. Hey, red's already took. Damn it. Something else I'm noticing for each of the areas that we've been in so far. Like, Sakuko, she was a shrine maiden. Her whole entire area was basically a giant shrine area. And now we're, like, going through all of, like, Rinko's, like, personal stuff. You know, her school desk, her room now. I don't remember what the third one's going to be. Rinko collect the dolls? This one looks creepy. Oh! Melty face. Okay. Rotten face. A picture of shoot. Oh. I didn't notice these before. Were those there before I turned those dolls, or am I... Okay, those definitely weren't there before, or that wasn't there either. Double stream day, coffee and Valheim, Dr. Pepper and Onimusha. Yeah. Dr. Pepper and Onimusha. You'll workshop it. And I'm gone. All right, last one. That's going to be to the left, so we'll probably do the white rabbit and blue. Actually, I think that might be a hornet, maybe. I can't tell if that's a rabbit or a hornet. I really hope I get back on my sleep schedule soon. I think I'll be back to it tonight. I was playing video games with my brother Scotty last night. We played TF2 and Halo together. It was pretty fun. We only play Halo on Legendary at this point since we, you know, cleared the game, the whole game on Legendary before we... Rinko's childhood diary. Today I bought all my friends candy from the candy store. It's a lot more fun to eat with friends than to eat alone. Indeed it is. More kudzu tea. Fox origami. The handwriting here is erratic. Hinako, why are you here? This is supposed to be my chance to talk to Shu alone. Why the hell are you here? And why the hell are you cozying up next to Shu like that's where you belong? And the cherry on top, Sakuko decided to tag along too just because of you. But I can forgive her. I mean, she did me the favor of dying soon enough anyway. How long are you going to keep living for? You're already dead. We're haunting Ebisugaoka with like some pathetic ghost. I really like this candy store. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't like this candy store anymore. Here we go, the last crest. Letter from Rinko to Hinako. Hinako, here, you'll feel better after eating this. The handwriting from here becomes erratic and emotional. I'm such a kind person, you know. Would someone who isn't kind give little treats with a wonderful message to their sad friend? I am so kind. You just have to be yourself, Hinako, because whenever I'm by your side, I realize what an amazing person I am. Whenever I help you out, it makes me realize how kind I am. I'll always be looking out for both you and Sakuko, because when I look after you two pitiful creatures, it makes me feel so superior, like a teacher, a parent, or a pet owner even. From your best friend, Rinko. Do you have anything else you want to say? Another thing that just popped in my head, like, is this actually how these characters feel about each other, or is this like some sort of otherworld torture shit, you know? The Tri-Scale Emblem Key. Obtained after bidding farewell to Rinko. It seems to be able to open a door somewhere, and it's much bigger than a normal key, as if it was made for some huge creature to use. Return to the Grand Hall. You'd believe the inferiority, superiority stuff with Rinko, but a lot of this could be how Hinako fears her friends feel. That's a good point. That's a good way of putting it. Find a way to open the sacred door. Itchy arm. I look at Hanako's arm and it makes me want to itch my arm. We're in the Sakuko area. Is the arm also tasty? You'll see yourself. Do I need the lanterns anymore? I might not. That was a perfect hit. Okay, that was a bad dodge. I'm checking the ceilings everywhere. This is the way that opened up. Oh, we're back here again. The green doors are open right now. Okay. We're changing this one. Pages from an observation log. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I decided that today I'm giving you a new name. The handwriting here is erratic, as if the writer was overcome with emotion. Your new name is Hinako. Got it? Hinako. Don't you think it's super cute? It's the same name as that awful, horrible, mean, cruel Hinako who left me all by myself and went far away. I hate her. I know why she threw me away. It's because I'm dark and sad and mean. Dang it. I forgot all the stuff I needed to cut off Hinako's arms and legs. I forgot the stuff I needed. What? Dang it. I forgot the stuff I needed to cut off Hinako's arms and legs. Oh well, I'll just cut her into tiny pieces tomorrow. What the fuck? I don't remember reading this in my first playthrough. If I did, then it's kind of like it might have went over my head at the time. Yeah, so much for Sakuko loving rabbits. I feel like there's something I needed to get in here. Yeah, exactly, Marvelous. Oh no, he feels abandoned by hope. Oh, you need happy pills and the men in white coats, exactly. Like that has, being honest, I'm pretty desensitized to all the things in this game, but like, one second. But like something about that rabbit thing just kind of messed with me. Oh, that's for stamina. Okay. Sakuko's dream. Sakuko's diary. Grandpa is saying that he'll let the shrine come to an end after his generation. Not many people bother visiting such a small, insignificant shrine. It seems nobody wants to go to the effort of coming all the way here to pray to Inari-sama. There are Hokakura and statues dedicated to Inari-sama all over town anyway. Older folks just go wherever's closest to them to pray. There's no reason for them to come to the shrine. But if there are more devout worshippers, if people held more respect for the shrine, then maybe Senensugi Shrine could be restored to its former glory. Are these just events unfolding as the gods have planned, just like Grandpa always says? Does Senensugi Shrine no longer serve a purpose? No. It simply can't be true. I've heard how the gods weep. Forgotten Shrine. Okay, well, this is new. Sakuko's dream is to restore the shrine to its former glory. But would such a thing even be possible? I can't really imagine the town's elderly residents climbing all the way up here. People here used to worship the 1,000-year cedar. Now they pray to the Inari statues. I'm starting to think that rather than some revered god, maybe we humans hold more power because we choose which god to worship. I have all these bandages and they're not even equipped. I think I need to get into that red door over there, maybe. Which way haven't I opened? Switch it to green, then we can go in there, switch it to red. Okay. No one left behind. Stop a certain number of enemies behind the white rabbit. Okay, I just got a achievement. Dribbled Aburisage Sushi, I think that was, or something. I didn't get to read it all the way. Smart. Whoa. Got another first aid kit. There's no way out for us. We have to do this. What am I missing? Maybe I was in the room I was supposed to be, but I missed the key item. No, we're trying to find Sakuko. Oh, I see now. Okay. I completely missed that door. Okay. Right here. Sheet of fine paper. Two must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height as if they were reflections in a mirror. As custom dictates, with the shading of light shall you condemn the past into the dark. Okay, it does. This one does turn 3 ways. Okay. They all turn 3 ways. Restraint lampshade. The Talon lampshade. She's afraid of the dark. White rabbit emblem. Space Wars.
これを買ってもらうために漢字テストを頑張ったんだ。覚えてるか？相棒、お前の本当の選択を知りたい。
Huge section of the house. I can hit it through the wall. I'm not gonna do that though. That thing's fast. Okay, where the hell did you go? Drawing of a young Shimizu Hinako. Even if it was drawn by an elementary school student, it's still too bad. This is definitely drawn on purpose. There are all kinds of curses written on it, such as stupid, disgusting, etc. You're on the ceiling, aren't you? Ow. Oh god, I remember this thing. I'm glad I saved up that ability for a while. Fine shoes, prized possessions. Nope, not picking those up.
相棒、気にすんな。ずっとここで待ってるからさ。相棒の本当の気持ちを聞かせてくれ。お前に見せるのは初めてか。恥ずかしいな。
Welcome home, Silhouetted Animator. Did I miss the other one?
おかしいな。どこに行ったんだ。それもいいか。それが忘れていくってことだもんな。
I can't go back through there. We got the child's drawing from over there. You love that yeti arm. You should have seen how she got it. Of course, you can only see it on the first playthrough. Pardon me. Don't want those red capsules. Sucks that we'll probably never get an R-rated live-action TMNT film with a shredder that rips out spines. Yeah, that sounds like it'd be badass. I never read much of the TMNT comics. Is it a lot darker than like what the shows and the movies have portrayed? Here it is. Okay, I walked right by it. Brainiac Hero Comic. The inside page is full of drawings. Hinako were drawn at the bad guys that the protagonist defeated. Moreover, in order to make the method of death even more bizarre than the manga's presentation, they stubbornly added a lot of scattered blood and guts. Oh. It's 100% more dark? I forgot to switch the switch. Shredder gets beheaded in the OG comics? That's gnarly.
幼い頃からの友人に別れを告げるのは辛いだろ
う。はい。いえ。するべきでした。もっと早く。こんな姿をお見せして申し訳ありません。
謝らなくていい。むしろその痛みを強いた私の方が謝らねばならない。 行こ
That was a weird dream. My sleeve's missing. In 2003, TMNT show adapts that, but has a neat twist. Freddy reattaches his head. It's chilling to see, but you won't spoil why that's the case in case you watch the show someday. Yeah, so far from what Marvelous and I have been like bouncing back and forth about, we've been talking, like saying that, like, it seems like she's,
どうしてシュ
it seems like it's a forced marriage.
交流なんだよな
Uh-oh.
戦える数じゃない
The word's hierogamy, right, Marvelous? Hierogamy. It's like immortals being married to a divine god.
あいつ私を追ってる二人もあいつから逃げたのかも
Nah, your friends abandoned you, Hanako. You'd better get used to that. We have to keep a very close eye out for the special statues. I'm just gonna use up one of these bandages so we have extra space. It's up on the rocks. All right, this thing's gonna keep following me. I saw you. TMNT was the 2003 show has some of the bleakest stuff you've seen from a TVY7 show, unlike Invader Zim or Billy or Mandy. TMNT plays it straight. Man, that's messed up. Like his skin was coming off. That's one bad axe. Okay, so we block with the heavy weapons. I forgot about that. On screen. Yeah, the only TMNT I watched was like the old one. He just butchers him down until he's just a brain in the jar. Yeah, Shredder. That version of Shredder sounds awesome. I really hope I don't miss what I'm looking for. Sacred sword. Okay. Yeah, we don't have any new information about it. I remember this part being tough. This tough being part. one of the other villains in the show, who's like an immortal man in black character, gets impaled on a meat hook and his body melts. This is where I came from. No hints on the statue. There's no more room for our divine water. It's on Paramount Plus. I'll check it out. Oh my God. That was your show as an 8 to 10-year-old in 2003? I can't remember what I was watching and what old would I have been? Yeah, I would have been like 10. I think I was still watching Ed, Edd n Eddy around that time. You know what the dark synth music in this game reminds you of? The band Sephiroth? Ooh, Umamori, horse. Greatly decrease the amount of stamina used when sprinting in fights. That's actually a pretty good one, I think. It's not the Final Fantasy character. I was about to ask that. Map of Suji Sato. I don't think the Jizo statue will show up around here yet. Another toolkit. We're gonna replace it with this extra bandage. This is where I just came from. I really like this axe. You're gonna crash? Alrighty, thank you kindly for joining me. I'll see you around, Silhouetted Animator. Sleep well. You always go for axes in any multi-weapon game that has them. They're just so useful. How'd they die? Metal gate key. Bitch. Strange note. My sanctuary is still incomplete. I'm lonely, so lonely. It feels like I'm going to freeze. I need to gather more women, more. But even when I do, they all go away. I keep collecting more and more, but they all die. Mommy, why did you leave me all alone? I'm lonely, so lonely. It feels like I'm going to freeze. I need to gather more women. More. But even when I do, they all go away. Pardon me. You wish you could run Hellish Court on this thing? At some point they unlocked a character with a Dupaga / Shepherd's Axe. Your reaction was there's a walking stick hatchet thing nobody told you about. I really hope I'm not missing the hint.
嘘。
Ah, evil demon, you can't cross the gate.
消えた。ちょっと休憩。
Oh no, I just picked up another first aid kit. Oh crap. We made it through the Torii gate. It protected us. I think this might lead us to where the sacred sword is.
この神社、昨今地の古い神社か。昔は栄えてたみたい。火事があってからは人が寄りつかなくなっちゃったって聞いた。これってお供え物？
Oh no! Did we disconnect? Okay, cool. We're still connected.
これがご神木。朽ちているけどかつては立派だったんだろうね。お地蔵さん、誰かが前掛けをかけたんだ。
Okay, so we got 3 of the shawls. This is where the sword is. I really hope I didn't miss it in the woods. I'm trying to figure out where the third one was. Right there. Briefly, players having issues now too, but things have improved. I don't know if we come back to this shrine or not. I should probably just look it up. Just to be sure. I'm gonna look it up real quick. But in the meantime as well, I'm gonna take a short break here. Gonna go grab myself another water while we're looking this up and go use the restroom. Marvelous, thank you kindly for joining me. And to all the lurkers out there, thank you kindly for joining me too. We'll be right back. Hey y'all, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. So I ended up looking it up, and we're not too far away from it. It said it was on the main path to Shu's house. Here it is. The character for he, fire, can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. Where was that? Probably Shu's house. Let's look at the journal. I found a damaged Ojizo-san in the mountains. The character for he, fire, can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. I wonder what'll happen if I offer something that relates to that character. I think there was something in that secret hideout Shu and I used. One second, y'all. I left my phone back there. Alrighty, y'all. My phone. I always need to have that thing by me. I don't really use it too often, but I like to keep myself in a spot where people can contact me whenever they need to.
Shu, 相棒、私だ。
Cracked hibachi brazier. This brazier was filled with charcoal to help stay warm until the large crack put an end to that. We're only gonna have one statue after this one, and then the sword is ours. My ears were met with the soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. This should do. And I'm gonna look at where the last one is, just so I don't have to worry about it again. The fifth and final statue is behind a house above a stairwell northeast of Shu's house, with a nearby lamppost as a landmark. Okay. That'd probably be that direction. So we have to do Shu's house first. And then I don't know if I can go back and get it. Yeah. Stuck. There's a weird noise coming from here. Crazy thing, your sister's getting a countertop put in, and the carpenter's name is Juan Areola. The Juan, though.
今までありがとう。私も相棒に頼らずに自分だけで頑張るよ。
Winners don't do drugs. Reach Hawaii with residents without taking a single capsule. Okay, cool. That's actually an achievement. Okay, so we got an achievement just now for not taking any of the drugs. Letter to my partner. Hey there, partner. We made it out of some pretty vicious battles together, huh? Even had to part ways with our fair share of comrades on the battlefield. I just never thought we'd have to part ways, too. But at least ours won't be a goodbye through death on the battlefield. From now on, you can't ask for anything from me, okay? Because it's not like I can expect your help anymore. You have to look after yourself now. I won't be there to drag you to safety when you fall. But wherever we go, and no matter what we do, we'll always be part of the Space Army. We'll always be partners, got it? Thanks for everything, Inako. Shu. Front door to the key to Shu's house.
シュウとりあえず家の中で2人を待つか。
Just the Juan, though? Not too... Well, Juan Ariel. A DARE slogan of all things, the program most responsible for helping school kids shop for illicit drugs.
シュウ、リンコ。
You know, that's the funny thing about DARE, is that it did teach all the kids like what it looked like, you know? They're better off remaining ignorant. And of course, people kept... I'm sure everybody's heard this stupid joke like tons of times about their DARE program. Like, drugs are really excellent or something. I don't condone it, though. I just think it's a funny anagram. I swear they did it on purpose. And we're out again. Dare taught kids what drugs were, common street names for drugs, and where to find drugs, and then said, don't do drugs. So here's what you're looking for.
いいえ、私は襲えません。はい。姿が見えなくとも一緒にいるのを感じます。
The real life, get out of here, Dewey. You don't want none of this shit.
頑張ります。
I will do what I must to be the perfect person for you.
あなたにふさわしくなるように。 でも今はもう道に迷いはない。
All these doors will open for me now. We don't have to go through all the rituals, I think. Your soul is mine. That old cartoon Clone High had a really funny episode about Dare. They tricked the kids into... Okay. Then they were like, yeah, you can't get on raisins, and I've been selling them to you for $50. Then some kid gets offered, and he's like, screw you, man, I'm not falling for that again. The real... Clone High. I don't know that one. Yeah, we were just able to... There's plenty of items for us to get it all over the place, but... We kind of skipped a bunch of stuff just now.
ご一緒に。
見たまえ、皆が私たちを祝ってくれている。
あなたの新しい生に祝福を。
It's about a mad scientist guy that clones a bunch of historic figures and puts them in high school, starring Abe Lincoln, Gandhi, and Joan of Arc. It's very 90s, so fun for nostalgia. I was being told earlier about the 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon, and I was being told that it was like way darker than it should have been for children, so I kind of want to check out TMNT, but would you say Clone High is worth a watch? That's another one I've never watched.
幸せに生きなよ。
忘れてやる。手伝ってやる。私の記憶から世界からお前の名前なんて全部消えたんですよ。
消されない。私の名前は清水ひな子。
私の気持ちを知ってたくせにずっと傾いて憎い。お前が憎い。
見たくなかった。そんな凛子見たくなかった。
私がバカだったよ。俺にずっと騙されてた。
騙してなんかない。
死ね。銃のそばから切れろ。
Damn it.
お前が憎い。ひなこ。呪ってやる。幸せになんかさせない。
お前の幸不幸はお前の責任だ。
お前は不幸のどん底を舐めて死ね。
そこまで言われる筋合いはない。幸せになりたきゃ努力して運命を変えろ。
Holy crap. Sorry, I had to pause that for a second. My fingers are hurting. Let me read chat real quick. Your understanding is that the 80s TMNT is super cleaned up compared to the original comic, so a more violent adaptation is probably more faithful. Yeah, that's what I basically saw TMNT as was from the 80s cartoon and like the kids movies basically. In Clone High, it's pretty fun, but a lot of jokes are pretty topical for the time, like a whole episode about how they introduced standardized testing. All right.
見たくなかった。凛子のこんな姿。
Whenever I first fought Rinko as a boss, I must have died like maybe 30 times.
お別れにさえして私たちはようやく本音を語り合えたね。これで凛子の世界から清水ひな子は消えたね。お幸せに凛子。 じゃない
どうしたひなこ
私は
君はひなこじゃないか
私は
君はひなこだ
はい私は清水ひな子じゃない私はひな子
そうだよ君は私のひなこだ
There's apparently some controversy regarding their portrayal of Gandhi in Clone High, so the show got canceled after one season. They plan to have an episode in the next season that would explain that Gandhi was actually a clone of Gary Coleman. The mind of George Carlin regarding the supposed reason behind standardized tests and their related programs. No Child Left Behind. Head Start. Somebody's losing ground here.
十分殺すか殺されるか決めた
姉ちゃん
殺されなさいひな子
どうしてみんなそうなのみんな殺してるのお姉ちゃんも殺したの
ええ私も殺したわお父さんもお母さんもそして大切な妹であるあなたもね友達もみんな殺したわ
私は殺されたくない
今日それを口にすることがどれだけ恐ろしいか分かってる
もちろん
今日までに何度も言ったかもしれないけれどもう一度だけ言うわね生はあなたが選びなさいだけど今日その選択には特別な代償が伴うそれもあなたが生き延びた時にだけあなたがおとなしく殺されるなら何の代償もないお姉ちゃんはひな子に幸せになってほしいよ
お姉ちゃんシュリンコ
All right, make your way down the mountain and head to
お姉
the...
ちゃんの言う通りだ時間がない二人とも待ってて行く
All right, we're able to get the last statue. I don't know where it's at. It said it was like in town. Well, I guess I kind of know where it's at really, but... I'm gonna leave that baseball bat there. I said it was behind a house with a marker indicating with its marker indicating that it was by a light post. Is that it?